Hi guys, welcome to or back to my channel, and today we're going to be discussing dreadlocks or dreads, locks, however you prefer them. I'm going to be doing some Q&As, so let's get started. Okay, the first question is, when did you start your hair? I started my hair March 2018. Yeah, 2018 March. So it's been 2 years now since I've started my hair, and I'm loving the journey. How long is it? I mean, a decent length, you feel me? It's not short, but it's not completely long. How often do you wash your hair? I wash my hair like 2 times a month, maybe 3. I don't like, you know, the whole wet scene because it's, yeah, washing routine. My washing routine would be water, well, rinse, shampoo, rinse, shampoo, rinse, shampoo, and then I add some hair lotion or whatever the case may be, whatever product I have at the moment. So our next question is, have you dyed your hair? Well, I've dyed my hair maybe 5 times. I've had blue, green, blonde, red. Yeah, those are the only 4 I can name off the top of my head. Process of dyeing it. Everybody dyes their hair different, but I use the powder and the liquid bleach, mix them together, and then I put them on my head, put it on my hair in the desired areas, and then I went back over it with the actual color. So I completely bleach my hair before I dye it. Do locks or dreads stink? No, it depends on if you don't wash your hair or something. I'm not sure. I've never encountered somebody with stinky dreads. Like, mine don't stink. They smell actually like tea tree oil. So I mean, it's to each his own. So I guess it depends on if you wash your hair and take care of it or not, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna take a lot for your hair to stink. How often do you retwist? Well, I retwist probably once a month now. You can retwist every 2 weeks, but it depends on how rapid your hair grows. But personal opinion, I retwist once a month, just to make sure I'm not going over retwist hair already, and to make sure I have enough new growth that I'm not pulling anything. Process of retwisting. It depends on if I wash my hair that week or not. Like, let's say it's Sunday and I wash my hair. I have until Thursday to retwist my hair before I need to wash it again. So I wash it within those couple days before, or I wash it immediately before and just let it like dry a little bit. But make sure my hair is clean. I moisturize my hair to make sure like I'm getting all the, yeah, everything. I need all that. So I moisturize, and then I go ahead and put some of my hair in a ponytail, deciding on what hairstyle I'm doing. I try to separate my hair depending on what hairstyle I'm doing. So yeah, I probably part my hair depending on the style, and then I'll use my products to start retwisting and palm rolling my hair, and then I clip it, of course, depending on the hairstyle. How did you start your dreads? What method? I did 2-strand. I guess you could say I kind of did all of them, I guess. I mean that's the honest answer, because I 2-stranded some of them, I braided some of them, and I comb coiled maybe a couple. So I guess all 3, because some of them was too short. Like the sides right here were short at the time, so I had to braid it just to get a grip on it. I would say all of them probably were 2-strand twisted with a braid at the end, just to seal the ends, and I would probably like twist my finger around just to get that togetherness at the end. How long does your hair have to be to start locks? I would say, honestly, personal opinion, wait till your hair is at least touching the back of your neck, unless you don't mind the whole hair sticking out pieces like the short dreads that don't hang. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, to each his own, like I said, but if you don't want to go through that phase, then I would suggest wait until your hair is at least neck length, just to make sure you can at least lay it down. Upkeeping required. Upkeeping required. The only thing I would say with the upkeeping is washing, just to make sure you're not getting your hair too dirty, because our hair is like traps dirt. So I mean, the only upkeeping I would suggest is washing and moisturizing, or whatever treatment you do on your hair. I would consider that the upkeeping, but that's basically my ground opinion on that. Should I condition? Not everybody conditions their hair, well, at least locks, but I mean, personal opinion, I condition my hair because it gives me that soft feeling. It's like very, very pillow soft, but it makes them fuzzy, which I don't mind. Like if I had a retwist, then I would avoid the conditioner, but just wash and go, yeah, what's wrong with having, you know, soft dreads? Because when you wash your hair and you know your hair is clean, you get that brittle feeling. Your hair feels very brittle when it's clean and you didn't moisturize it. So I honestly put conditioner on my hair just to soften that up. What kind of products do you use? I use, let me see, the products I use is the Jamaican Mango and Lime. Any products of that brand I use. My personal opinion, I don't use beeswax. I did when I first started my dreads, but you know, you want to experiment with different products to see what works best for you, and I like the Jamaican Mango and Lime instead. So should I put rubber bands on my hair? Do not, okay, I mean, I'm not gonna say do not put them on the tips. Like, don't, I ain't gonna say not put them right here, but here, your roots, don't do that, because that's the same concept of retwisting too much. You're manipulating and pulling on your strands of hair and it's getting very tight. Now on the other hand, I did have a seashell, whatever you want to call it, the accessories. I did have a seashell on the tip of this one, and I required a rubber band. So in tip hair scenarios, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. It's the tip of your hair, but the roots, no. Should you cut them to repart them? If you don't like your parts, I would suggest either trying to, you know, separate, like if it's new growth, try to separate it like that. But if you're like, let's say you have a fresh retwist and your parts are completely uneven, then yes, I would suggest go to a salon and have them cut off your hair, repart the new growth, and attach your dreads back on, because in that case it's still your hair. It's not like it's fake hair, and your parts are gonna be neat, so why not? It's a win-win. How to look professional with locks. My personal opinion on that would be ponytail. Can't go wrong with a ponytail. Females, at least, ponytail. High bun or slick back type, you know. If you don't have a retwist, make sure your new growth is slicked down. If you do have a retwist, you're fine. Just make sure all of your hair is in a ponytail. I usually go for the slick type of hairstyles for a professional, you know. For dudes, I would probably just say braid them, because not all males like ponytails, so I would just say braid them for males. How long to wait before washing your hair? But if you have 2-strand twists, comb coils, I would suggest waiting 2 to 6 weeks at the minimum to the most. 2 weeks depending on your hair, because some people can't go that long without washing it. Some people have to wash their hair every day, so 2 weeks is already a stretch for them. Like I said, 2 strands and comb coils, don't wash those immediately. Braids, you can wash those the first day. Braids are very, very sturdy. They're not going anywhere, so you can wash your braids whenever you want to. But yeah, I would suggest waiting just to make sure your hair is positioning itself before you wash it, because if you get your hair done and go wash it, you're just washing the style out. I have some flat dreads. How do I get them the correct shape? When it comes to situations like that, like I said, I did have, you know, some braids in my hair. Regardless of what style your hair was started in, I cannot stress this enough. Palm roll, palm roll, palm roll. It doesn't matter, palm roll. Because let's say you retwist your hair, but your hair is flat, so you gotta retwist and then flat dread. That's why you have to go like this. That gives it the roundness of the hair. That's why that's the most important technique of doing dreads. Palm rolling. That's where you get the dread form. Most importantly, on braids, I'm gonna need you to palm roll the whole dread, like repeatedly. Like I need you to repeatedly until you get somewhat, like you're not gonna get them round in one day. If you have braids, you're not gonna get them round in one day, but consistently palm roll them. Even if you're not getting a retwist, just take your hair, you know, just to get that shape formed. Okay, and last but not least, will you ever cut your hair? Yes. Honestly, I'm thinking about cutting my hair when I get like 25 and then going for the pixie cut. So that's my honest opinion on that. I be thinking about cutting my hair off all the time, so can't really hold me up to no standards on that. But that was all for the Q&As, and if you watched this whole video, thank you so much for supporting me, and I will be uploading some more videos. Trill Tuesdays and Thursdays, don't forget. And I apologize about the last 2 weeks. I have not been feeling good, but I know you guys will still support. So yeah, and any suggestions, ideas, drop them in my comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.